for the opening 20 minutes. Rematch of a December 9th contest. It was won by Upper in Fayette, 92-71. We're underway, and the Peacocks win the tip. Hilmer's at the controls. He's been the National Player of the Week. He's got it here to left wing, working against Cartwright. To the high post. Top of the key. Left side, it goes to to Reed, Now to Hilmer. Reed posting up Pitts at the free throw line, left elbow. His turnaround jumper is good. And Upper Iowa takes the lead 2-0 on a Nick Reed mid-range jumper. Pitts will feed Thompson low post, working against Austin Hilmer. Tough shot, wild to the left, not even close. Rebounded by Jones. Jake Hilmer's got it, going right side against Thompson. Comes down the right wing to the baseline, and Thompson commits the foul. Jack fouled out with over 7 minutes to go in the game last night. Finished with just 2 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, but draws a foul here on the first defensive assignment of the day against Jake Hilmer, who's been to the free throw line 133 times, 84% accurate, but the first one here is a bit strong. Last night over in Marshall, he finished with 13 points in a 69-60 loss. He goes 1 for 2, and Upper Iowa is in front 3-0. Cartwright playing with a sleeve on his right elbow. He may have bone chips, may have a fracture in there. The x-rays were inconclusive. He is playing in pain. Thompson feeds Kenzie Scales left wing. He'll dribble into the paint at the free throw line, posting up right block. Got inside, and he beat Austin Hilmer. Kenzie Scales makes it a 3-2 game. Cougars down 1, and on the other end, in transition, Duax gets back and beats the Cougars down the floor, and it's 5-2 Upper Iowa. Quick pass, and the Cougars did not get back in time in transition. Allman the high post, gives it to Scales, right wing 3, long and left. Rebounded by Austin Hilmer. Their brother Jake. Front court it comes to Lucas Duax, one of 5 collegiate brothers who've played from D3 to D2 to the youngest is playing D1 at Northern Iowa right now. Hilmer in the lane against Scales. Has to get rid of it. Did he get out of there in time? Reed at the free throw line, got by Pitts inside, off the glass, didn't get it. Pitts there for the rebound. All may have altered that shot. Here's Thompson, left corner 3 for the Cougars. In and out, no. Out of bounds, it'll be off Pitts, out of play. Sioux Falls starting slowly. Last night they went 4 out of their first 5. Now just 1 for 4 to open this game. Trailing 5-2 early. We played about 2.5 minutes. Jake Hilmer gets a screen in the high post. Working against Alm now. Gives it up right wing. Into the paint comes Duax. Gets to the rim and scores it with his left hand. Lucas Duax had 10 in the first meeting. He's got 4 here early. And it's 7-2 Peacocks. Thompson in the high post, off a screen. Hand off to Cartwright, but Scales was not flying in the exchange there. Duax will get the call. It's his first, and the first foul on the Peacocks. Upper Iowa leads at 7-2 here early, not quite 3 minutes in. Left wing, Cartwright feeds Scales in the high post. Give to Pitts. Now to Cartwright left side. We got an illegal screen. Alm trying to pick off the defender out on the perimeter left wing. And he'll get his first, team second. A moving screen on Zane Alm. Cost the Cougars a possession. Down 7-2 here early. Hilmer walks it up. Thompson will pick him up at the center line. Pass him to the right wing. Reed feeds left. Duax going against Scales inside. Missed it badly. Somehow he got his own rebound back. Got it to Hilmer right corner, and he splashes a 3. And the Cougars need a timeout. They're down 10-2 early. Duax missed a shot driving into the lane, but somehow came up with his own rebound. Fed it to Hilmer in the right corner, and the 3 ball makes it a 10-2 lead for Upper Iowa. It's the men. Get to know Midco Sports on your TV or online at midcosports.com. Jake Kettner comes into the game for the Cougars. Kenzie Scales is out. Kettner is a sophomore from New Ulm. Thompson up the right wing, gives to Kettner. High post, Pitts. Now to Cartwright, back to Thompson. To Pitts, right elbow. Backdoor cut. Here's Thompson. Layup is good. Nice cut, Thompson. Nice feed, Pitts. And the Cougars are within 10-4. 16:30 to go here, first half. Duax feeds left to Austin Hilmer. To the point. Dylan Jones with it. Handoff right side. Duax going baseline. Feeds to Austin Hilmer in the lane. Nearly walked with it. To the point. Reed to Hilmer. Shot clock at 2 at 1. Got the shot away. Missed it as the horn sounded. Pitts there for the rebound. Long up court pass to Thompson to the trailing Kettner. Back to Thompson, left corner. Kettner left wing to the point Pitts. They reverse it right side. Cartwright in the corner to Kettner. Feeds inside, tries to get it to Cartwright, and it's broken up by the interior defender there, Lucas Duax. Jackson Foley checks into the game, and Caleb Dalzell, a 6'9 junior from Comanche, Iowa. Foley's a 5A graduate student out of Swisher, Iowa. Kettner inbounds it from underneath right baseline up top. It goes to Pitts, passing to Cartwright. Duax stole the ball, but he took it out of bounds into the bench area on the upper Iowa sideline. Cougars will keep it, but only 10 to shoot. Kettner will put it in from the right corner, just on the end of the upper Iowa bench. Gets it to Thompson, right wing. Return handoff to Kettner. Dribbles to the top of the key. Here's Pitts driving into the lane. Floater, missed it. Tap up is good. Noah Pitts follows his own miss. It's now 10-6. Sioux Falls within 4. 15.5 minutes to go, first half. Hilmer on the right wing. Dribbles to the free throw line. To Foley out on the perimeter, left edge of the circle. Got to the right elbow. To Duax. Stripped to the ball as he tried to come through defenders. Through two defenders on the right wing. Cougars with the steal. Cartwright left side. He threw it away at the top of the key. Hilmer with the steal. And coast to coast with the layup. 12-6. Jake Hilmer with half the output for Upper Iowa here early. Cartwright's not taking a shot yet, so we don't know how badly that right elbow is hampering him. Thompson right wing. Gives it to Cartwright right corner, working against Jackson Foley. Up top, Thompson. Free throw line jumper. Splash City. Got it. Knox gets it down. 12-8. Cartwright will get the assist. 14:20 to go. Here's Hilmer, deep three, straight away. Got it. Nobody picked him up. And he's got 9 of the 15. In the first meeting, he had 28. As the Cougars were beaten 92-71. Thompson feeds the Pitts. Going left baseline into the lane against Dalzell. From that left baseline, no. Tap up by Alm. Batted around. Peacocks come out of there with it. Hilmer's got it. Stops. Left wing. Deep three. Reed. Yes! Nick Reed from the left wing. And it's 18-8 Upper Iowa. Peacocks have hit 7 of 10. Thirteen and a half minutes to go, first half. Running the triangle offense here. Pitts gives it to Kettner. Back to Pitts, right baseline. On the block area, a fall away. No. But there's Alm for the two-handed flush putback. It's 18-10. Slam for Alm. Gets the Cougars within 8. Just over 13 minutes to go, first half. Coach McCowan calls the play from the left sideline as Hilmer brings it into the front court. Keeps it left wing. Pitts is the defender. Handoff. Top of the key. Reed. Three was well short of the intended target. Thompson rebounds. Cougars down 18-10 here. Under 13 minutes to go in the first half. Cartwright has not got a shot off yet. He had 31 of them last night. Here's Thompson up top. Cutting through to get it is Cartwright. Top of the key. Working against Dalzell. Got by him and a hand check on Caleb Dalzell. It'll be his first. It'll stop play. 12:36 to go first half. The score, Upper Iowa 18, the Cougar men 10. This is USF basketball on KWSN. Scales and Jake Kettner on the floor. Sioux Falls will put it in play right wing near the scorer's table, down by 18-10. Peacocks have Baden Nennig, a 6'5 senior from Norwood, Young America, out there on the floor defensively with Jackson Foley, Jake Hilmer, Luke Duax, and Caleb Delzell. Foul from behind in the high post at the left elbow. Kettner is fouled by Jackson Foley. It's his first and the team's third. Austin Hilmer back in, and leaving will be Lucas Duax. Jack Cartwright enters it to Connor Jackson. He'll go from the left corner to the left baseline. High post to Grindy at the elbow. Into the lane he goes against Dalzell underneath on the right. Missed it with his right hand. Loose ball. Cougars commit the foul on the glass. Connor Jackson, his first, team's third. 18-10, Upper Iowa leads it. Foley enters it to Hilmer. That's Jake Hilmer. Austin, his brother, much darker hair. He's stationed in the right corner. He's also wearing blue shoes. Jake's got white sneakers on. Foley feeds Hilmer, right corner, a three. In and out, no. And Grindy knocks him down in the corner. Hilmer's got 3 free throws coming. Grindy gets his first, team's fourth. That's a cardinal sin there. You don't want to put anybody on the line after they've missed a three-point attempt. Hilmer, 1 for 2 today. He's already got 9 points. Make it 10. Second leading scorer in the league to Matt Cartwright is Hilmer, senior out of Walker, Iowa. Got both free throws here out of the first 2 attempts. A third one on the way. 20-10. Trent Lippold in, Grindy out. Lippold, junior from Doniphan, Missouri. Well, 3 for 3 for Jake Hilmer, and it's now 21-10 Upper Iowa. Scales, Kettner, Jack Cartwright, Connor Jackson, and Lippold. Trent feeds Jackson, top of the key. To the right elbow, down low to the right block. Tough shot, hits the side of the structure. Forced the shot badly. Hilmer rebounds. Here's Foley with it up the right wing. Back to Hilmer, right sideline. Looks to drive into the lane. Pull up from the free throw line. He got it. He is on fire. 23-10. Jake Hilmer single-handedly killing the Cougars here early. And he's not killing them with kindness, that's for sure. Jack Cartwright, defended by Austin Hilmer at the point. Here's Kettner penetrating, feeding the ball to Lippold. Catches him unaware on the right block, and the Cougars with another turnover. They're going to let this one get out of hand here early if it's not already. Hilmer at the point, nearly palmed the ball. Picks up the dribble, feeds left to his brother. Back to Jake at the left hash mark. Working against Lippold. 25-footer, short with it. Long rebound. Scales out at the top of the key for the Cougars. Scales driving into the lane. Got to the rim and finished. Didn't finish. He left it short. Right side of the rim. That's when you got to finish. If you're going to take it to the hole, convert. 23-10 Upper Iowa. 10.5 minutes to go first half. Peacock's ball. Austin Hilmer, right wing. Feeds low post, right baseline. Nennig with it, working against Lippold, fall away from the free throw line, missed the shot. Lippold there for the rebound. Cougars got to slice into this deficit, down 23-10. But they haven't got a whole bunch of big scorers out there, that's for sure. Nobody averaging double figures. Here's Connor Jackson, right wing, 3, in and out. And then going for the loose ball, we got Jack Cartwright committing the foul for the Cougars, and that'll stop play. with 9:55 to go in the first half. The score, Upper Iowa 23, Cougar men 10. We'll be back after this. And the other guy is Baden Nenig. So Duax is on the bench at this point. Upper Iowa up 23-10. The foul leading into the timeout, I said Jack Cartwright. No, it was Jake Kettner. Here's the Cougars with their Bulldog 1-3-1 zone. Jumper left wing. Reed hits it in front of the Cougar bench. Boomtown 26-10, Upper Iowa. Sioux Falls needs a hoop in the worst way, and a high percentage hoop would be nice. Scales, left side, circles back out. Cartwright in the paint, floater, got it. His first bucket comes on his first shot. It's 26-12. Cougars down 14 here early. Cartwright now within 9 points of 1,000 in his Cougar career. Playing pitch and catch out on the perimeter. Here's the Cougars have this zone defense. Here's a left corner three, missed by Jones, tipped around. Hilmer's got it off a deflection. Austin Hilmer pulls it out. Gives it to the teammate Nenig in the right corner. Hemmed in, back to Hilmer, right sideline. Back on the sideline, now in the lane, Nenig drives to the hoop, scores. Penetrated and up and in with the left hand. Not what the doctor ordered there defensively after some pretty good awareness on the floor for a while. Down 28-12, Cartwright, top of the key. Offensive foul as he came out of control at the point. Knocked down Hilmer. He'll get the offensive foul. It's his first. And the Cougars with another turnover when they can ill afford one. Down 16 here with 8.5 minutes to go first half. 28-12 the score. Jake Hilmer walks it up, bounces it here to Duax. Left side, back to Hilmer up top. Penetrates to the free throw line. Passing left corner for Reed, broken up by the Cougars. Out on the perimeter, Kettner. Sideline left, Duax will put it in to Reed on the left wing. Back to Duax. Top of the key, into the lane, underneath on the right. Missed the shot. Alm got a piece of it. Cartwright with the rebound. Cartwright will drive all the way to the hole. Left hand, put up a shot. And he is slammed into the bleachers on the end of the floor. Slow to get up, Cartwright. No foul call. Ball was tipped off the end of the court by the defender. Sioux Falls will keep it. Baseline left, Kettner will enter. Gets it to Cartwright, left corner. Goes baseline, into the paint. From the lane, missed it, fouled in the act. He'll shoot two. On the arm was the defender. Who are they posting it to? I think they said 2 Duax, or is it 22 Hilmer? Cartwright will shoot 2. They've still not posted the foul. Now they give it to Duax. It'll be his second with 8:01 to go. Cartwright hits the front end. It's 28-13. It's 28-14. Matt hits both of them. Jack Cartwright comes on, leaving as Noah Pitts. Sitting at 993 points as a Cougar, Matt Cartwright. Jake Hilmer working against Jake Kettner. From the right edge of the circle, jumper long, rebound. Kettner's got it at the free throw line. Hands to Thompson. Now back to Kettner. Trailing 3 from the top of the key. Yes, Jake Kettner scoreless last night. He buries a 3 ball from the point here. And the Cougars within 28-17 with 7.5 minutes to go here in the first half, and a quick timeout on the floor. Culver's Spicy Kettner, Matt Cartwright, Zane Alm are the 5 defenders. Upper Iowa's got Jackson Foley, Jake Hilmer, Austin Hilmer, Nick Reed, Dylan Jones out there. Hilmer, top of the key, passing right wing to Foley, back to Hilmer at the point, sideline right Foley, looks to penetrate into the lane, back to the top of the key to Hilmer, 10 to shoot, Hilmer at the right elbow, working against Alm. Picked up the dribble, back between the circles to Foley. Working against Cartwright, gets in the lane. Missed the shot, but Cartwright commits the foul. Jackson Foley's going to shoot. Jack Cartwright commits his first. And for the Cougars, that's 17 fouls. For the rest of the way, Peacocks will be shooting free throws. And as a team, they're at 74%. Foley shoots two, 5'8" graduate student. Smallest guy on the floor, and he looks it. Free throw. Beautiful. He was 55% prior to that attempt. And that one was dead, solid, perfect. Second one, rolls and goes, hits the rim, hits the backboard, and drops. 30-17 Peacocks. And at midcourt, Austin Hilmer fouls Jack Thompson, trying to defend him right at the center line, right-hand side of the floor. Hilmer's first, team's fifth. Matt Cartwright, right wing to put it in. Thompson on the U logo of the USF purple lettering. Cartwright hands to Jack, back to Matt, left wing from 18 feet. Yes. 30-19. He's now at 995 points as a Cougar, closing in on 1,000. 6:40 to go first half. Hilmer at the point, down the right rail, into the lane, and we got another foul on Thompson. Thompson gets his second, puts Hilmer back to the line, and the Cougars are going to rue the day that they get in foul trouble, and Upper Iowa gets free points by going to the charity stripe. 14 points already for Jake Hilmer. Misses the free throw. First one along here. He has a second one coming. That's his second miss in 6 attempts. Kenji Scales comes on. Thompson sits down with those 2 fouls at the 6:36 mark of the first half. Jake Hilmer hits the back end. It's 31-19. Jack Cartwright feeds brother Matt. Low post, right block. Backs his way in, into the lane. From the paint, fouled. And hitting the deck was the defender over there, the secondary defender, Austin Hilmer. Dylan Jones gets the call. It's his first, team sixth. Matt Cartwright at the line, shooting 2 more. At the line for the Cougars, number 23, Matt Cartwright, shooting 2. 31-19, Upper Iowa. 6:20 to go in the half. Matt hits. 31-20. He got both free throws. He's an 85%er coming in. 31-21, Cougars down by 10. Cartwright sitting at 997 points. Hilmer with Scales, the defender. Hilmer's in the center circle, gets a screen from his brother, drives to the right elbow, pull-up jumper, missed it. Rebound Alm there. Gives to Scales. To Pitts at the point, right side Cartwright. High post to Pitts. Back to Cartwright between the circles, working against Jackson Foley. From the left elbow, pull up, in and out, no. Loose ball, Alm's got it, saves it, but throws it out to the free throw line where Hilmer's got it. Hilmer in transition, right side to his brother, he didn't get a layup out of the deal, gives it right corner to Reed. 3 was an air ball. Hilmer inside somehow gets the loose ball and scores. Kenji Scales did not block out Jake Hilmer, and it cost the Cougars a bucket after the air ball missed from the perimeter. Here's Foley fouling at the top of the key. Kenji Scales. Foley will get his second with 5:22 to go in the first half. That is the team's 7th, so it's a 1-and-1 for Kenji Scales. And the first one is good for Scales. 33-22. Cougars are down 11 with 5:22 to go in the first half. Going to be a parade of free throws the rest of the way, gang. So buckle up. Scales hits both free throws, 33-23. Now some defensive stops are in order for the Cougars. Hilmer walks it up. Scales gives him some ground. Hilmer working against Cartwright down the right rail, back out to the right wing, to the right baseline, to a cutter, Foley in the lane, up and in! And the Cougars get schooled again. They lost track of 5'8" Jackson Foley. Hilmer feeds him on a slash to the basket. The layup is good, and the foul is going to be on the Cougars. Zane Alm.
Foley at the line, shooting one.
Alm with his second. Foley misses the free throw. Kettner with the rebound. 35-23. Cougars down a dozen. Jack Cartwright, right wing. To brother Matt, low post on the block, right side. Into the lane. Dribbles out to the free throw line. Underneath to the left block. Off the glass. Missed it. But Jack there for the putback. 35-25. Cougars down 10, 4.5 minutes to go. Hilmer walking it up, left-hand side. Open look for a three. Missed it, but fouled on the perimeter. Scales fouls Hilmer, and he's got 3 more free throws. This is unbelievable. And the Cougars will have Hilmer at the line, shooting 3 against Jake Hilmer of Upper Iowa at the free throw line. He can get to 20 points if he's successful in all 3 of these free throws. Sent there as Kenji Scales fouled him in the act of shooting 3. First one up. It's good. It's 36-25. He's at 18 points. Half the Peacock total. Got the second one. He's at 19 points. It's 37-25. And in and out and in again. He got all 3 of them. And it's now 38-25. 20 points first half. Jake Hilmer. Chase Grindy's into the game for the Cougars. Has it. High post. Gives it to Scales. Left wing for 3. Yes. Way downtown on the left wing. Scales brings rain. It's 38-28. Cougars within 10 as we approach 4 minutes. Here comes Hilmer to the left side. Pick and roll. Stripped of the ball was Dalzell in the lane. Scales knocked it out of his hands. Peacocks keep it. Hilmer looked like he was going to shoot a 3 and then dropped it into the post. And then Dalzell had it stripped. Ball is entered here on the left to Reed, working against Kettner. Jumper good from the mid-range on the left side. 10 points in the first half here for Nick Reed, and it's 40-28. Cartwright, right elbow, hands it to Scales at the top of the key. Back to Cartwright, right wing for 3. In and out. Jack Cartwright rebounds. Up top to Matt. Drives to the free throw line. Left wing, Scales from mid-range. Another one is good for Kenji. He's got 9, and it's 40-30. Cougars within 10. But right now, they have no answer for Hilmer with 20 and Nick Reed with 10. Here comes Hilmer, top of the key. Cartwright is defending him. Looks to drive into the lane, underneath on the right, near the block. Picked up the dribble, into the corner, gets a return pass. Hilmer does, right wing. Kettner on him now. Fall away right baseline, hits the side of the structure. Kettner with the rebound, ahead to Jack Cartwright, into the lane. Layup is good. Cougars are within 8 at 40-32. Jack Cartwright in transition. Kettner will get the assist. 2:45 to go in the first half. Sioux Falls as close as it's been in a while. Down 8. Hilmer feeds right to Reed, gets a return handoff. Kettner on him, going baseline, into the paint. Up top, goes to Reed. Scales on him. Reed, a step back 3, short. Grindy with the rebound for the Cougars. He'll bring it up the floor. Feed it to Scales on the right wing to the trailing Kettner. Back to Scales between the circles. Cougars down 40-32. 2:10 to go first half. High post, Kettner right elbow. Cartwright left baseline. Circles back out to the left wing. Under 10 to shoot. Little isolation. Here's a 25-footer. Brings rain, and he's got 1,000 points for his career. A 3-ball from the left wing, 25 feet or more out. Matt Cartwright brings the Cougars to within 40-35, and most importantly, he's at 1,000 for his Cougar career. Here's a pass on the left side. We've got Hilmer fouled out on the perimeter by Jack Cartwright. Austin Hilmer, not Jake Hilmer this time. Austin Hilmer will shoot a 1-and-1. Jack Cartwright gets his second foul. 1:36 to go in the first half. And he hit the front end. 41-35. First points of the day for Austin Hilmer. Second one coming for the freshman. Missed it. Long rebound. Matt Cartwright has it. Still a 6-point game. 1:30 to go. Matt Cartwright driving into the lane underneath on the left. Off the window. No. Loose ball. Tipped out of bounds. Cougars were the last to touch it. (41-35) Upper Iowa. 1:15 to go. First half. Jake Hilmer, left elbow, short with it, loose ball, tipped out. Hilmer's got it, top of the key, a 3, missed that one. Kettner there for the rebound. 1 minute to go in the half. 41-35, Cougars down 6. Scales into the front court. Right side, it goes to Cartwright. On the wing, into the paint. Backs his way down, fall away, off the glass, short with it. Rebound. Oh, he didn't walk with it. No, Dylan Jones yanked the rebound free. Looked like he traveled, but no whistle. Upper Iowa's got it for 35 seconds to go in the half, up 41-35. Hilmer in the center circle, looking back over his left shoulder, the coach for the play call. Coming to the left wing. Grindy on him. 5 to shoot. Hilmer drives into the lane underneath on the right. Missed the shot. Kettner with the rebound. Gives it to Scales. 10 seconds to go. They get it in the hands of Cartwright. Clock is ticking down. 6, 5, 4. Cartwright into the lane underneath on the left. Drives to the hole. Lays it off the glass and in. And the Cougars are within 41-37 at halftime. Sioux Falls was down 23-10 at the 10-minute mark. Let the deficit build to 16. Set for the second half. It'll be Sioux Falls ball with Cartwright entering it on the right wing at midcourt, joined by Kenji Scales, Zane Alm, Noah Pitts, Jack Thompson. Jake Hilmer, Austin Hilmer, Lucas Duax, Nick Reed, Dylan Jones out there for Peacocks. Cartwright left wing, driving into the lane, up top to Scales. He'll penetrate. Here to Thompson, left corner. 3, in and out, and in again for Jack Thompson. And the Cougars within 1 after being down by as many as 16 in the first half. Just underway here in the second. Hilmer with 20 points feeds in the high post to Dylan Jones. Handoff to Lucas Duax. Alm rejects the shot. And out of bounds into the left corner. He chased it, tried to keep it in play, couldn't. Alm, the leading shot blocker in the league, averaging just under 2 blocks per game. Left wing near the corner. Jake Hilmer to put it in. Up top to brother Austin, back to Jake left side. Skips it over to the right to Dylan Jones. Working against Alm. Lost the ball, got it back, and puts up a shot. Partially blocked by Alm, out of play with 1 on the shot clock. He knew he had to attempt something as the shot clock was ticking close to expiration. Duax will get it in. Cougars break up the pass, steal it, and a shot clock violation will cause a turnover for Upper Iowa. Just the second of the game on the Peacocks. Sioux Falls down 41-40 after trailing by 16. 28-12, 26-10, the biggest deficits. Scales for three, right side, short. Long rebound, Thompson's got it. In the lane, here on the left to Pitts, goes strong to the basket, can't finish. Alm does, he misses the bunny, but then the tip by Pitts. And the Cougars have the lead at 42-41. Noah Pitts with his fourth point. Doesn't do much for the shooting percentage, but they're padding the rebounding total there. And Pitts with the tip. Here's a deflection on the inside. Thompson defending Duax. It goes to the corner. Duax posting him up from the right block. In the lane with his left hand. Missed it. Rebound, though, inside. It's going to be Jones, and he's fouled. Cougars getting schooled on the old glass there. Zane Alm is going to get his third. That's costly, I believe, with 18-17 to go. Dylan Jones, not much of a foul shooter, 48% in 50 attempts, and this one's off the mark. Grindy's coming in. Chase, the graduate student from Spring Grove, Minnesota. He's got a younger brother, Caden, who's on the roster here at Upper Iowa. Dylan Jones for the back end of two, got it, and it's a 42-all contest. First points of the game for Dylan Jones. Scales feeds high post to Pitts, to Cartwright, top of the key. Deep three, got it. 45-42 Cougars. Matt Cartwright with 16. Jake Hilmer now driving against Scales into the lane. Oh, off the glass and in. What a tough shot. I thought Scales had some pretty good defense there, but Hilmer not to be denied with his 22nd. It's 45-44 Cougars. Cartwright feeds Grindy the ball, left-hand side of the lane. Up top to Thompson. Back left wing, Pitts. He'll drive into the paint, floater. Right hand, good. 47-44 Cougars. They're out shooting Upper Iowa. Just under 49% to 41. Top of the key, three ball. Jake Hilmer ties it at 47. He's got 25. Hilmer with a deep three from the point. Sioux Falls has no answer for him right now. Scales, perimeter right to Pitts, right wing, back up top. Scales going to be fouled by Hilmer. Gave him a head fake, tried to go by him, and Hilmer collided with him quite hard. Hilmer's first, team first of the half on Upper Iowa. We're tied at 47, 3 minutes in to the second half. Chad Bjornson, Randy Hagedorn, Joel Myers, the three officials, two of them conferring out between the circles. Don't know what the discussion was about, but they didn't come to the scorer's table to look anything over. Cartwright enters it from the right wing to Scales up top. Here's Pitts driving to Grindy down low. Up top, Cartwright. He'll dribble to the right wing, and a blocking foul out on the perimeter as he came to the right wing. Randy Hagedorn trying to separate Cartwright and Lucas Duax. Foul is going to be on Hilmer. It's his second. Team second. Cartwright enters it from the right wing to Scales. Back to Matt, right side. Right wing near the corner. Thompson, high post near the elbow to Grindy. Grindy posting up into the lane. Stepped out of bounds as he came along the baseline deep underneath the basket. Sioux Falls with its fifth turnover. 47 all the score. 16 and a half minutes left. At the point, Dylan Jones. Handoff to Hilmer. From the right elbow, his jumper. Good again. 49-47. Jake Hilmer. 27 points for Upper Iowa. He had 28 in the first meeting. High post. Pitts gets it to Cartwright. In and out with the left hand. Down low on the left baseline. Rebounded by Reed. On the break. Hilmer driving, kicking to the corner to his brother Austin. 3 ball is good. Austin Hilmer, deep right corner, 52-47 Peacocks. They've scored 8 in a row after the Cougars have taken the lead. Scales here left, into the paint. Loses the ball, out of bounds. He was knocked off balance, lost the dribble, and the Cougars cough it up. Kettner coming in. Scales will leave. 15:45 to go. Upper Iowa up 52-47. Jake Hilmer, National Player of the Week in January, late January. Gives it up, gets it back. Feeds to Reed at the point, working against Pitts, into the lane, fall away from the free throw line, short with it. Sioux Falls rebounds. Kettner gives to Thompson. Pitts top of the key for 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound to the right corner. Austin Hilmer gives to brother Jake. Hilmer, free throw line, turnaround jumper. Got another one. Wow. He was 4 for 12 in the first half. He has caught fire here in the second. 54-47. He's got 29 points. He's 4 for 4 from the field here in the second half. Cartwright feeds Kettner the ball at the top of the key. Back to Thompson at the free throw line. Pull up. In and out, no. Loose ball. We've got a foul on the floor on the Peacocks. Hilmer. Austin Hilmer, his third, team's third. 14:44 left. Upper Iowa up 54-47. They're on a 10-0 run here. We'll be back in a minute on KWSN.
Cougar basketball brought to you by Midco.
27. They've given Duax a bucket that I thought belonged to Hilmer. We shall see if that comes out in the wash later. Upper Iowa by 7. They've scored the last 10. Thompson looks to get it in. Left corner to Kettner. He's got it left wing. Drives the lane. Into the paint. Missed the shot. Follows. And he puts it back up and in. Ends up flat on his back. And he'll be shooting one. 54-49. Kettner missed the front end of his opportunity in the lane. Got his own O-board and the putback. A foul on Caleb Dalzell. It'll be his second, the team's fourth. Kettner, three-point play, good. 54-50. Cougars down 4. 14 and a half to go. Lucas Duax now running the show. Working against Thompson, trying to get him in further foul trouble. Underneath on the left side. Got him, and one. Duax schools Thompson, his third personal, team second. The and one is coming. 56-50 as Duax gets credit now for 8 points on the score sheet, so I'll adjust mine as well. Splash down on the three-point attempt. Three-point play makes it a 57-50 game. Duax with 9. Kettner, Scales. Thompson leaves with that third foul. Cartwright and Alm out there. Jack Cartwright as well. Scales right corner. High post to Alm. Mid-range jumper. Got it. 17 feet out right side. Zane Alm. 57-52. Cougars within 5. Duax working against Matt Cartwright, forced out of the lane to Hilmer. Drives into the paint, throws it back out on the perimeter left. Reed for 3, yes! Wow! From downtown left side, Reed hits another 3, his third. He's got 13 at 60-52. Cartwright at the point for the Cougars. Gets a screen from Alm. He's out on the F of the USF logo. Working against Dalzell. Drives, left elbow, gives it to Scales. Scales will penetrate. Dalzell out at the top of the key, gets him with the body. His third, team's fifth. Sioux Falls will enter it left wing. Kettner will be the trigger man. right in front of the coaching staff. Drew Giebert, Justin Heckenliable. Coach Johnson's up and to the right. He likes to prowl the sidelines. Cartwright from the free throw circle. Jumper was short. Kettner rebounds, but Foley steals it from behind. That's what happens when you don't have eyes on the back of your head. You don't see a guy coming from the rear. Hilmer, step back from the free throw line. His jumper, soft touch. It's good. He's got 29, 62-52. Upper Iowa back in front by 10 after the Cougars had come from 16 down to take the lead. Here's Alm halfway down the lane on the left. We've got Foley taking down Scales in the lane. Foley will get his third, team's sixth, with 12:44 to go.
Foul number Iowa's 25, Jackson Foley. Team's sixth.
On the left baseline here is where Jack Cartwright will put it in. Lobs it in front of him to Alm. Back to Cartwright, left corner. Alm sets the screen for him. Jack pulls it out left wing. Up top to Scales. Looks to drive against Foley. From the free throw line. Offensive foul on Scales. He used an arm bar to get the defender to fall backwards. And the Cougars turn it over. Scales, his second personal foul. His team's third in the half. And it cost them a bucket because he made the hoop. Still a 10-point deficit with 12.5 to go. Hilmer, right elbow, jumper, wide left. Cartwright rebounds. That's Matt. Gets it to Scales. Top of the key to Kettner. He'll drive against the defender. Feed inside to Alm. Off the glass and in. 62-54. Alm with the conversion off the Kettner dish. Reed at the point. Left side it goes to Dalzell. Sideline left to Hilmer. Hilmer looks to drive into the paint. No shot available. Kicks it back out on the perimeter left to Dalzell. In and out on the three. He doesn't get it. Scales there for the loose ball for the Cougars in the paint. 11:45 to go. They're down 62-54 here at home. Right wing, Cartwright. Three ball is away. Missed it. Rebound. Jack Cartwright kept it alive. Got it to Kettner. Now to Scales into the lane. He's fouled in the paint. And he'll be shooting two. Kenji Scales. Jake Hilmer gets the call. It'll be his second and the team's seventh, team's seventh. So from here on out, 11.5 minutes to go. Sioux Falls will be shooting free throws. Kenji Scales has two this time. Scales with 9 points. He had 12 in the first meeting. Momentary stoppage to wipe perspiration from the floor. Must be a lot of it out there. Kenji Scales, 80% foul shooter. Cougar true freshman out of the Twin Cities. He's a right-hander. And we are now ready. The ball administered to him. Free throw is good. He's in double figures. Cougars within 62-55. Dalzell leaves. Duax leaves. Jake Hilmer sits down. Did I say Duax leaves? It was Reed that was leaving. My bad. Kenji Scales hits both free throws. 62-56. Cougars trail by 6 with 11:32 to go. Top of the key, Dylan Jones. Picked up the dribble at the point. Nanig with it. Duax drives the lane. We got a foul. Offensive, Lucas Duax. Jake Kettner stood his ground. He was outside the arc in the paint. Duax will get his third, 8th team foul. Sioux Falls will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. They've already been there 9 times. Upper Iowa has attempted 18 free throws. Thompson, right wing, gives it to Alm. Mid-range right side. Cartwright for 3 on that right wing. Got it! And the Cougars within 62-59. Matt Cartwright today with 3 threes, giving him 305 for his career. And as a Cougar, 161, Hilmer 2. It's just reversed here today. Cartwright's passing the 1,000 point mark for his Cougar career in the first half. Left side, Duax driving to the block area, scoring it off the window. He's got 11, 64-59. Kettner, Scales, Alm, Matt Cartwright, Jack Thompson are on offense. Thompson right wing, gives it right corner to Cartwright. Step back from the right corner. No, but fouled on the act of 3. He's got 3 free ones coming. Dylan Jones says, hey, he stuck out his leg. He tripped me. That's not how the officials interpret it. Dylan Jones will get the call. It's his second, 9th team foul. Cartwright shooting threes, 4 for 4 today. On the year, 89 of 104. It's about 86%. Now they're going to come and watch the video to see if indeed he stuck out his leg and induced the foul call. While they review, we'll pause. It's 64-59, Upper Iowa with 10.5 minutes. 9.5 minutes to go. St. Cloud 61, Mary 54. 7 minutes left. Winona 53, Southwest 49, and midway through the second half, Concordia 49, Wayne State 46. Here, 64-59, Upper Iowa with 10.5 to go. Matt Cartwright shooting 2. First one is up. Good. He's got 20 for the 30th time in his Cougar career. 20 or more. 64-60 with that make, and a second one coming. 64-61. He's 6 for 6 at the line. Cougars have yet to miss. They're 11 for 11. 3-point game as Jake Hilmer works it into the front court to Jackson Foley. Back to Hilmer, right corner. Deep 3, right side. Didn't get it, but fouled in the act. That's the 3rd time today that he has been fouled shooting a 3-pointer. That's got to be enough to cause acid indigestion for Coach Johnson. Jake Kettner got the call. It's his second. Hilmer sitting on 29. Give him 30. 65-61. Give him 31. 66-61. Hilmer's 10 for 12 at the stripe. Got that one. And it's 67-61. 6-point game as we approach the midway point, second half. Jack Thompson loses at left corner. Pass from Scales. Kind of handcuffed him. Jack's playing with a broken bone in his left wrist. Heavily taped. Cougars cost themselves a possession. They've got 8 giveaways. 10 minutes to go. 67-61, Upper Iowa. Hilmer drives the lane, loses the ball out of bounds, far left corner. Cougars touched it. Upper Iowa maintains possession. Austin Hilmer near the left corner on the baseline to put it in. Gets it to his brother and in the left corner. Jake drives the baseline. Hemmed in. Back out on the perimeter left. To the point. Shot clock at 6. Jake Hilmer's got it in his hands. Up top. Into the lane. From the free throw line, his jumper. Short. Rebound. Cougars had it, and they maintained possession off a deflection. Kettner tracked it down. 9.5 minutes to go, 67-61. We got a foul on Upper Iowa. Holding off the ball. Austin Hilmer gets his 4th. Matt Cartwright will be shooting 2, double bonus from here on out. Sioux Falls will be shooting 2 free throws every time Upper Iowa commits a foul. Cartwright perfect today. 7 for 7 now. 67-62. USF trailing by 5. Austin Hilmer is out with those 4 fouls. Cartwright gets both free throws. This one rolls and goes. It wasn't a swish. 67-63. 23 for Matt. Jake Kettner out. Thompson, Scales, Cartwright, Alm, and Pitts, the original starting 5 out there defensively now for Sioux Falls, down by 4 with 9:20 to go. Duax into the lane, up off the window, tough shot, scores it. Slash to the basket from left to right, 69-63. Scales, right corner, right baseline, into the paint. Offensive foul, a charge as he pushed off as he got into the lane. That's 2 of those on Scales, his 3rd personal. He's out. Kettner comes back. 15 foul on the Cougars. And another turnover, their 9th. Jake Hilmer feeds left to Lucas Duax. Left side of the lane to Dylan Jones. Duax into the paint. Oh, he got away with a walk, if you ask me. Pass on the right wing to Hilmer, deflected by Cartwright out of play in front of the Upper Iowa bench. Peacock 69, Cougars 63 with 8:47 to play. Right wing, Duax putting it in. Flashing out to get it, Dylan Jones. Top of the key to Nick Reed. Shot clock at 8. Reed working against Pitts. At the free throw line, feeds Jones the ball. Noah Nanig the ball. Offensive foul as he knocked down Jack Thompson with a forearm shiver. Nanig will get the call. Well, they put it up on the board. Nothing on the board, but on the live stats, they give it to Dylan Jones. I'm pretty sure it was Nanig, but Dylan Jones gets the foul. It's his 3rd. Upper Iowa turnover number 4 is all. Cougars down 69-63 with 8:25 to go. The officials telling Brooks McCowan to get back in the coaching box. He was almost on the floor out to midcourt as the play was opposite end of the floor. Yeah, now they've changed it. Take it off Jones and give it to Nanig. That's what my eyes told me, but the stat sheet said something different. And the scoreboard is inoperable right now when it comes to the player and the foul. I don't know what the problem is, but they are not posting them for all to see. So you have to rely on the official, his hand signal with a number, or look to the live stats. The foul, and now they've got that all straight. Sioux Falls will enter it. Down by 6, 69-63 with 8:26 to go. Noah Pitts in front of the Cougar bench, left wing. Up top to Thompson near the center circle. Right side to Cartwright off a screen. Back to Thompson, right baseline. 15-footer is good. 9 for Thompson. 69-65. Cougars down 4. Posting up, Hilmer. No, that's Duax. Misses the bunny. Ball loose. Tipped somehow to Nanig, and he is fouled as he goes to the rack. The Cougars did not clean up the first miss, and it cost them. It'll be their 6th team foul. Pitts will get the call, his first, and Baden Nanig to the line, shooting 2. Nanig 42% on the year to 6 of 14. Free throw will not go. Jake Hilmer's 32, Nick Reed's 13, Lucas Duax with a 13 as well to lead Upper Iowa. Cougars Matt Cartwright 23, Kenji Scales 11, Jack Thompson 9. Nanig misses both free throws. Alm is there for the rebound. Score remains 69-65, 7:50 to go. Cougars down 4. Thompson between the circles. To Cartwright. Drives the lane. Gives it to Alm. Back up top to Kettner. To the point to Pitts. They swing it right. Thompson. Mid-range right side. Cartwright. Defended by Duax. Step back jumper is good. 25 for Cartwright. Cougars down 69-67. 7:25 to go. Hilmer looks to drive into the lane. Stops right side. Feeds. And a reverse layup is good for Jones, and he's fouled on the inside. Zane Alm got his fourth. All eyes were on Jake Hilmer, and that allowed Jones to get free for the dish and the reverse layup. 71-67. Jones with just his third point. Alm with his crucial fourth foul with 7:14 to go. Jack Cartwright comes in. Zane Alm leaves. Alm sitting down with 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 block shots. Dylan Jones misses the 3-point opportunity. Noah Pitts with the rebound. Cougars trailing 71-67. They get the offense in gear here. Matt Cartwright off a screen at the top. Gives it here on the left to Kettner. Step back 3, left wing. Long with it. Rebounded by the Peacocks. Dylan Jones throws it up the right wing to Duax. Into the front court. Into the paint. In traffic. Stripped to the ball. Here come the Cougars. Left wing Thompson. Back to Cartwright, left side. Back between the circles to Thompson. To Cartwright on the left in front of the Cougar bench. Cartwright drives. Step back, top of the key 3, airballed it. Kettner keeps it alive. Tipped it back on the floor, though, to Duax. And here come the Peacocks, leading 71-67 with 6:20 to go. Upper Iowa won the first meeting back in December, handily, 92-71. Hilmer at the point to Duax, slashing his way to the basket, into the lane. Missed it, got his own rebound, follows, and scores. 15 for Lucas Duax. Cougars forced a miss and then failed to clean up that miss. And the put back by Duax costly. Pitts, free throw line to Kettner. Up top to Thompson. Left wing, Cartwright working against Jackson Foley. Pitts for 3 right side. Missed it. Nobody home to rebound but Jake Hilmer of Upper Iowa. Cougars are now 6 of 17 on their threes. 5:20 to go. They're down 73-67 here at home to Upper Iowa. Duax driving into the lane. Shot was blocked by Pitts. Rebounded by Jack Cartwright. Here on the left to Kettner. Back to Cartwright. Feeds it to Thompson straight away. Jack Cartwright left wing. High post to Pitts. Left elbow. Between the circles to Thompson. Cartwright sets a screen for him. Gets a pass at the point. Left corner. Kettner shot. Splash down. Cougars within 3. 73-70 off that 3 ball by Jake Kettner, giving him 9 points. 4:49 left. Upper Iowa by a 3 spot, 73-70 on the road here in Sioux Falls. 8 points for Kettner, that 3 from the left corner. He had a toe on the line, so it's a 4-point game. Here come the Peacocks. Jake Hilmer's 32 points leading the way. He's got it at the top of the key, angling to the right wing. Give there to Jackson Foley, right sideline. High post, give to Dylan Jones, back to Hilmer at the top of the key. 15 to shoot. Zane Alm is back in there with 4 fouls for the Cougars, defending Hilmer to the free throw line. Down low, it goes inside to Dylan Jones, and we got a foul on the Cougars. Who? Cartwright or Alm? Cartwright. It'll be his second, team's 8th. Dylan Jones will be shooting 2. He is 1 for 3 today. Peacocks are 16 of 24, while the Cougars are 13 of 13. Jones, not much of a foul shooter, under 50% on the year, and he misses the front end of 2 here. He's now 1 for 4 on the afternoon. 3 points for the 6'8 senior out of Waukee, Iowa. He's a right-handed shooter. Missed them both. And Alm there for the rebound. The door has been opened by the missed free throws. Scales gives to Cartwright, who dribbles to the top of the key. Right wing to Thompson. Back out between the circles to Cartwright. Defended by Reed. Left side here, Thompson for a 3-ball. Missed it. Rebounded inside by Nick Reed of Upper Iowa. 4 minutes to go. Upper leading it, 73-69. Hilmer takes his time, walks it up. Cartwright will defend him. Bounce pass, top of the key to Jones. Left wing, it goes to Reed. Reed against Alm. Step back from the free throw line. Jumper is good. Reed with 15. 75-69. Upper Iowa. 3:35 to go. There's a foul on Reed in the high post at the right elbow, reaching from behind to try and deny the entry pass there to Kettner. Reed's first foul. Kettner will shoot 2. Kettner with 8 points, 1 for 1 at the line today. 74% foul shooter. First one is good. Sioux Falls has yet to miss. 14 of 14 at the stripe. They're down 75-70. Kettner got both of them. That bounced around and falls for him. He's got 10, 75-71. Peacocks by 4. They have the ball. 3:20 to go. It's in the hands of Hilmer. Cartwright defends. Pull up, right elbow, jumper is good. He's got 34 points. 77-71. Upper Iowa. Scales in the front court. To Cartwright, top of the key. Jumpers away, off the mark. Alm had the rebound. Alm kicks it out to Scales. Left wing to Thompson. Foley nearly fouled him. Here's Scales driving the lane. Finger roll. No, he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Dylan Jones gets him, his third. Kenji Scales to the stripe for a pair with 2:54 to go, and the Cougars down 77-71. Scales, 4 for 4 at the line today. He's got 11 points. Kenji's been to the free throw line 50 times on the year. He's an 82% foul shooter. Got it. 77-72. Second one for Kenji. Good. He's got 13. 77-73. Now the Cougars need a defensive stop. They're the 4th best defensive team in the league. But they've got no answer right now for Hilmer, who's got 34 points. He's got it on the U logo, center of the floor, gets a screen, top of the key, loses the ball. Thompson and Cartwright steal it. Scales to Alm, inside on the right, missed the bunny! He missed the bunny in transition. And then Jackson Foley commits a foul on the rebound. That's a surprise to me. He had full possession of the ball, and it looked like the Cougars committed the foul on him. And now they're going to come and watch video. I don't. Well, Sioux Falls keeps it. They're giving Foley just a turnover. No foul call. He gets a foul. It's his 4th. Cougars will enter it. Kettner, left baseline, right in front of him to Cartwright. Into the paint. Strong to the basket. Off the back iron, no. Tapped around. Still tapped around. And the Peacocks, Nick Reed, comes out of there with it. Sioux Falls had ample opportunity. One missed by Cartwright and a couple of tips, and they come up empty. 77-73. They're down. 2:10 to go. Ball in the hands of Hilmer in the center circle. 15 to shoot. Hilmer gets a screen. Into the lane he comes. Drives to the basket. Lays it up and in. 79-73. Hilmer unimpeded to the basket. Holm couldn't block the shot. Now the Cougars look to be in disarray on offense here. Kettner in the high post. Scales off a screen into the lane. Reverse layup is good. Kinsey scores with his right hand deep inside. 79-75. Cougars down 4. 1:35 to go. They got to get the ball out of Hilmer's hands or stop him. Force a poor shot. Don't let him drive to the basket. The dribble drive will kill you. He's in the center circle now. 10 seconds to go. Thompson switches to him. Deep three. Missed it off the back iron. Cartwright at the free throw line. 75 seconds left. Cougars down 79-75. They call timeout as Thompson comes into the front court on the left-hand side of the floor. 1:11 to go officially. 79-75 Upper Iowa. We'll continue our coverage of USF men's basketball in just... And it's USF ball in the front court. Cartwright, Kettner. Scales, Thompson, Alm, the 5 on the floor. Ball will be entered left wing by Matt Cartwright. Breaking to get it, Scales in front of him there. Back to Cartwright left wing, to the point to Kettner. To Cartwright off a screen. To Thompson on the right wing, to the point, to Scales left side. Scales to Thompson left corner. Thompson into the paint. Fall away right elbow. Jumper is good. It's a 2-point game. 79-77. Jack Thompson with 11. We're at 52 seconds to go. 2-point affair. Cougars down by 16 in the first half and by as many as 10 here in the second. Upper Iowa calls time with 44 seconds to go. 79-77. Upper Iowa by 2 with the ball. We go to the scoreboard over Mary. Upper Iowa advances the ball into the front court, leading 79-77. They enter it right wing. Reed to Dalzell, back to Hilmer. They go left side to Duax. Duax at the free throw line, back between the circles to Hilmer. 14 to shoot, 34 to play. Duax drives underneath on the right against Kettner. Leans in, misses the bunny. Rebound, Cougars got it and a foul. Lucas Duax misses a bunny. Wow, that would have put him up by 4 with under 30 seconds to go. And then Duax, after missing the shot, as is so often the case in his zealousness or anxiety over missing, commits the foul, his 4th. And on the other end, it'll be Jake Kettner for 2 for the Cougars to tie with 26 seconds to go. Kettner will shoot 2. First one is up. And it bounces around and goes for him. 79-78. Sioux Falls has not missed a free throw tonight. I hope that's not the old announcer jinx rearing its ugly head. The Cougars are 18 of 18 at the stripe. Kettner for the back end of 2 to tie. In and out, doesn't get it. Loose ball. It's Duax with it, and the Cougars commit the foul with 23 seconds to go. There is no such thing as an announcer jinx. Although, I'm starting to rethink that. Thompson gets his 4th foul, sending Lucas Duax to the line. He'll shoot 2 for Upper Iowa with 23 seconds to go. Duax 1 for 1 today. He's got 15 points. Peacocks are 16 of 26 at the stripe. Duax on the year is a 74% foul shooter. He has hit 67 of 90 attempts. 79-78. First one up. Got it. It's now 80-78. Second one for Duax, the senior out of Dubuque. Got them both. 81-78. Scales, front court, left-hand side. Indecisive, gives it to Thompson here. 12 seconds to go. We've got a foul. No, a timeout wanted by Coach Johnson as Cartwright buries a three from the F on the USF logo, but after play had stopped. 81-78, Upper Iowa. Sioux Falls with the will enter it. He leads the Cougars with 25, one of 3 in double figures. Kenji Scales with 15, actually one of 4 in double figures. Kenji Scales next, and then Jack Thompson and Jake Kettner. Cartwright gets it into Scales, high post to Kettner. Out to Alm in the lane, back to Scales. Top of the key for 3. Yes, he hits it with 2 seconds to go. Kenji Scales now from midcourt. Hilmer bakes it off the backboard wide right. No good. We've got overtime. Kenji Scales hits a 3 from the top of the key with 2 seconds to go to force the extra session, tied at 81. And we'll have Kenji Scales hits a 3 from the top of the key with 2 seconds to go in regulation to force the overtime. 25 for Cartwright, 18 for Scales, 11 each Thompson and Kettner for Upper Iowa, 36 for Jake Hilmer, 17 Lucas Duax, 15 Nick Reed. The tip controlled by Upper Iowa as the opening tip was. 81 all. Duax posting up Thompson, right block. Underneath on the right, he scores it. He was camped in the lane for well over 3 seconds, but no whistle. Bucket good. 19 for Duax, 83-81. Cartwright, right wing for 3. Cougars up by 1. 28 for Cartwright. A 3 ball from the right wing. 84-83. Hilmer step back 3, top of the key. Short with it. Rebound. Cartwright for the Cougars at the right elbow. Thompson, Cartwright, Kettner, Alm, and Scales on the floor. Cartwright's got the ball at the top of the key. Further out now on the logo. Working against Nick Reed from 25 feet. Off the mark, no. Hilmer there for the rebound for Upper Iowa. 84-83 Sioux Falls. A minute gone in overtime. Duax looks to penetrate. Stops left elbow. Back to Hilmer. He'll come into the paint. Drives. Reverse layup. Oh! With his back to the basket, he flips it up and bakes it home. He's got 38. 85-84. What an unbelievable shot by Jake Hilmer. Thompson, perimeter right. Feeds it to Cartwright, mid-range right side. To the point, Thompson. Left-hand side, Kettner into the lane. Stops. Cross court to Scales. He'll penetrate. From the paint, back iron, missed it. And he may have got away with a shoulder nudge that freed him. Could have got an offensive foul call there. Rebounded by the Peacocks. They're up 85-84. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Hilmer feeds left. Duax drives the lane. On the way to the hole. Fouled. Fouled on the floor. And it's on Jack Thompson. And he is gone for the second game this weekend. 2:56 in overtime. Thompson done, finishing with 11 points. 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Jack Cartwright will replace him. Shooting 2, Lucas Duax for the Peacocks. 19. 3 for 3 at the line. 4 for 4, he's got 20. 86-84. Second free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net. 87-84, Upper Iowa. 21 for Lucas Duax. 2:50 to go. Scales feeds high post to Kettner. Off the screen, Cartwright. Top of the key. Coming left. Into the lane. Underneath, left side. Off the glass and in. He has got 30. It's 87-86. What a game between Hilmer and Cartwright, the top 2 scorers in the league. Hilmer at 38 points, Cartwright at 30. Hilmer on the right wing, defended by Jack Cartwright. Into the paint. Free throw line jumper, missed it, tapped out, kept alive by Reed. Peacocks have it. Dylan Jones posting up. scores in the lane. Jones makes it 89-86. Jones with 5. 2 minutes to go in overtime. Cougars down 3. Scales gives it up to Kentner. He'll come left, hand off to Cartwright. Deep 3. Back iron, missed it. Rebounded there by the Peacocks, Lucas Duax. Cartwright on the day is 9 of 23, including 4 of 9 from 3. But that one was strong. Upper Iowa calls time, leading 89-86 in overtime with 1:38 to play. We'll keep it here. Schoenemann's has been furnishing the best building supplies and expert advice. Seconds to go in overtime, 89-79. So Sioux Falls needs a win. They'll be back to a tie with Wayne State for the South Division lead with a game against the Wildcats in Wayne looming on Thursday. Upper Iowa up 89-86, enters it with 95 seconds to go. Jackson Foley, Lucas Duax, Jake Hilmer, Dylan Jones, Nick Reed are the 5 on the floor. Duax driving against Kettner. Frees himself and gets a layup. I don't know how the Cougars let that happen, but they did. 91-86. Duax has killed them here with 6 points in overtime, 23 on the night. Noah Pitts feeds Cartwright left wing. Cartwright into the lane. Top of the key to Scales, left edge of the circle. Looks to drive against Foley. Feeds Pitts the ball back to Scales inside for a left-handed layup. He's got a career-high 20 now with 1 minute to go in overtime. Cougars down by 3. They call the timeout. Kenji Scales a career-high 20, including the 3. A game behind the leaders if Sioux Falls drops here. Duax will walk it up. 50 seconds ago as he comes into the front court, leading 91-88. Standing in the center circle. 15 to shoot. 10 to shoot. The offense goes in motion now. Duax loses it on the left, gives it to Foley, up top here to Delzell, and they lose it out on the perimeter. Cartwright with a steal. 30 seconds to go. Cougars down 91-88. They have the ball. Scales feeds Kettner, right side. Right corner, Kenji has the pass broken up by Jackson Foley. Out of play in the corner. Dylan Jones back in. Leaving is Caleb Dalzell. 23 seconds to go in overtime. 91-88 Upper Iowa. In the right corner, Pitts. Right wing to Scales. To the point. Give there to Cartwright. Into the lane he comes, off the window. It's good. It's 91-90. And they foul Hilmer on the inbounds. I don't know if he's the guy you want to foul, but he's the guy who had the ball. And you do what you got to do. 16 seconds to go in overtime. Hilmer goes to the line. He will shoot 2. Double bonus. Kenji Scales got the call. It's his 4th. 38 points for Jake Hilmer. He's hit his last 7 free throws. Make it 8, and it's now 92-90. 39 points for Hilmer. Jack Cartwright comes in. St. Olm leaves. Hilmer got both of them. It's a 3-point game again, 93-90 with 16 seconds to go. Upper Iowa calls a full timeout. Let's go to the NSIC scoreboard here. Augie, 87. Kettner, Scales, Pitts, Jack Cartwright, Matt Cartwright are the 5 Cougars on the floor. Jack Thompson is fouled out. Zane Olm with 4 fouls is on the bench as well. Kettner gets it to Scales. Into the front court with 15. Top of the key. Goes right wing with it. Loses the ball. Fell down, and Hilmer with the steal, and he's going to be fouled by Jack Cartwright with 5 seconds to go, and that will do it. Kenji Scales over on the far side. I was shielded, didn't see what happened. He went down and lost the ball, and coming out of there with it was Hilmer. And the Cougars are going to be tied with Wayne State, playing the Wildcats Thursday in Nebraska. Hilmer hits the free throw, giving him 41 points on the day. It's 94-90. Second one good. 95-90. Hilmer with 42 points, including 15 of 17 free throws. Kettner gets it to Cartwright up the right wing from the logo. Off the heel of the rim, no. Long rebound to Cartwright, but he can't get a shot away, and that will be the ball game. Upper Iowa, 95. The Cougar men, 90.